Okay, this is a demo video showing the Ribbon Wi-Fi calling and messaging application and how it is used. This application has been on Google Play for approximately 10 years, up until the recent changes where call log and SMS permissions have taken on additional scrutiny by Google, and we are requesting a new use case for our Wi-Fi calling and messaging that provides phone service and messaging service to users who are in poor or no cellular coverage areas to still have phone and messaging services available to them. So I'll show you the installation process. You can see on the top row there, Wi-Fi calling, second from the left. I will select that. Brings that up. I'll enter in a valid activation code, accept the terms and conditions, verify the security of the phone to make sure this is not a rooted phone. Then we will be requesting access to various permissions that are needed for the core functionality of Wi-Fi calling and messaging. So we're requesting runtime permissions for contacts, for device location, to record audio, to make and manage phone calls, and to send and view SMS messages, and to also access photos, media, and files on your device that would be used with these along with the messaging and phone applications. We run in the background so we can also continue to receive calls even though the phone is idle. We enter in the subscriber's phone number here, and we get requests. It will be checking for provisioning with the phone carrier's IMS system. We enter in a valid activation code, and at this point activation is complete. And you can see once the notification bar goes away, success, we have activated both Wi-Fi calling and messaging. And then we will continue on. It will provide a tutorial. It shows when Wi-Fi calling is active. Currently is not registered, so it will not match that icon. You can see the similar icon with the slash through it, but soon after the tutorial is done, it will become registered and active for making calls. It shows you what the icons look like and how to make calls. You can still use the regular phone app, which is of value to our users, that they don't have to learn anything new. We just work tightly integrated with the phone app. We show them what the messaging app icon looks like. And we also ask that we do become the default messaging application in this case. Because we are doing this, we require the use of the SMS permissions for this case. And looking at the Google policy rules, it appears as though when we are one of the requirements to use those permissions is that our application is defined as the default SMS app. So we will say yes. And once we do this, we're at the point where you can see the notification. We are now active on this Wi-Fi ribbon employee in this case, and they are also we're also requesting the users to swap out if they have the messaging, the Android messages icon, just to move that off, or either put it in the trash or to or just move it aside and then replace it with our messaging app here. So I will go ahead and do that step right now and move that down here. And since we are in a poor cellular coverage area, we will only be able to make calls over Wi-Fi in this case. If it was an LTE service area, that would be available to users as well. You can see in the bottom left, I'm going to use the Android native dialer, and I will try to make a phone call through to another subscriber here, this Indigo 3044. And it starts off and sees it can't make a mobile call, but as you can see here, it's dialing, and I can hear the phone ringing on the other end. I will answer it, and it is a Wi-Fi call, which you can see in the center there. The call will last for as long as it is required here, and I will terminate it at this point. It will hang up. It always gives you one more notification or reminder to put the messaging icon as the default. So I've already done that. It will also receive phone calls, and I will place a call from another phone to this phone. We'll be able to see that. Incoming calls come in here. Again, Wi-Fi calling is intercepting it, and we can answer the call at this point. The notification bar will go away, and you will see it looks like a native call at this point. However, it does say Wi-Fi call. We've put that information in there to inform the users that this is a Wi-Fi call. So that is our Wi-Fi calling app. It is important since the Android native dialer on its own in a poor or no cellular coverage area would not be able to make any phone calls. We're providing a important service to our users in this case. I also want to demonstrate that we are the default SMS app. We requested that, so I'm going to show that we are in this case. And as you can see here, if you look just below phone app, there's the SMS app, and it's Wi-Fi calling. It is our ribbon Wi-Fi calling. So we are the default app, and based on this and based on Google policy, we should be able to use the SMS permissions, and the call log permissions were needed for all the Wi-Fi calling activities that were just demonstrated. I will go ahead and try to demonstrate the messaging. So I'll bring that up, and I will send it to this other phone that I already have. I'll create a new message. New today. Something real simple. Sends it over, and you can hear the other phone, which is next to me, probably received the message, and I will reply back with a simple little got it or something like that. Got it today. I should receive the message, and sure enough, there it is. So again, we're providing both phone and messaging support to our users, and we're requesting the use of permissions for call log and for SMS. We're requesting also a new use case, since the existing use cases in the permissions declaration form do not seem to exactly match, and we feel as though this would be of value to our users and is required as core functionality for our applications. So this was a demonstration video to show why we need this. Thank you.